Hi, you're on there. I can hear you, me echoing. You gotta turn it down. My whole first half of this video is gonna be me echoing because you turned it on with your volume full blast.
I was like, is she really live? Because last time I thought you were live, but it was a previously recorded.
Oh, I'm really live. I gotta get this clay off my desk, and then I'm gonna diamond paint.
I mean,
Isn't that what I just said?
I gotta get this clay off my desk.
When I wanted to wrap it in a pen, it was really sticky, so I had to wait for it to settle down a little bit. Because I decided I wanted to try a lilac color with sparkles. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. It's kind of dark in here. I don't think you could be ninja and actually steal the light from the kids' room, could you? I normally don't do pens on my YouTube channel, but I keep setting stuff on top of it, so I just want to get it off my desk. I usually do my pens on my TikTok account when I go live on there. Yeah, the laptop is fine. I was gonna say nothing else though, because I always say I'm gonna try and see if I can put the flash on, but I always forget. I see there's another person on. Are you just lurking or do you want to say hi? I don't know why this stuff does not want to cut off smoothly today. It's the other thing about TikTok, at least if someone shows up on your live, I tell you.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it doesn't tell you who's there, it just says that there's someone here. I kind of like how this one looks like it's plain by just looking at it, but then once you move it around, you're like, oh, it sparkles. It's so nice. Now there's 3 people here. Well, 2 besides you. Say hi, hey, hello. It makes going live so much easier when people talk. But you don't have to.
Doing lift.
Hi, Debbie. How are you doing? Right. Because not everybody likes to talk. Some people just like to watch and lurk.
A few minute ride, but if it was like a longer ride, forever. I try to play music and stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, geez, I'm probably gonna be driving by myself. I don't mind to get up and do things like my current job.
Good, good. Are you diamond painting tonight, or what are you doing? I'm actually gonna diamond paint. I just wanted to get this clay off my desk because I made this color the other day and it was too gooey. It was like sticking to my fingers and stuff, so it was too gooey, so I had to put it on some paper and leave it sitting for a few days so that it would be viable for the diamond painting pen that I'm making. So now it is ready to bake. Oh, nice. Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Just trying to also clean up my desk a little bit because diamond painting takes up quite a bit. Not a lot because it's a smaller one, but still big enough space. Oh, it says there's 4 people now. All right. I think I need another desk. I don't have enough desk space. Ideally, I'd like to get everything off my desk and put everything over there and then like move stuff as I need to, but then that's just a lot of work. So that doesn't seem like fun. It seems like extra work. Let me see if I can find color I was working on. All right, I found it. I found it. I found it. So oh, this is not it. I almost just dumped glitter all over. Oh my God, that would have been terrible. You're right. It definitely would have. It would have been black. I would almost dump black glitter all over my table. And all over my diamond painting tray. So that's not the bag of drills. I don't know why it looked like a bag of drills to me. What?
Diamond paint with glitter.
Okay, here is the actual diamond. They're not even black, so I don't know why I thought that was. Yeah, replacing. I mean, I wanted it to glitter, but I don't know about like ruining the whole canvas. Okay, so I think I still have, what one am I working on? Number 3? I think I still have some number 3s to work on. Can you do me a favor? In that other light pad box, can you get me the cord out of there? Because I think I'm gonna need a light pad for this because I really can't see. Yeah, that's the light pad I reviewed on my channel. Yeah, because I have the other light pad cord plugged into my extra phone. You know, I might not need it. It's fine. You know where the light pad is? Just thought. Oh, right here. I don't think I'm doing that. Especially since this one's breaking. Yeah, these light pads are terrible. They really are. Very expensive and they break very easily. Even though I tried to never unplug it, but now it's all messed up. All right. Yeah, there's some benzene at number 3. On her dress. Okay. Are you done painting too?
Nice.
Ooh, that must mean you're behind on your diamond painting then, huh?
I think I got ahead of myself. Yeah.
So I found out from Atreus teachers that they actually are requiring him to have 5 hours a day worth of school learning, which
Okay.
that's a lot of time, right?
5 hours a day.
5 hours a day of online learning because they're trying to make it equivalent to the kids that have returned back to. Hi, Katie Knowles. Watching the lives on my TV the past few days. My TV YouTube recommends you, but I watched your videos on my phone. Oh, that's neat. I noticed that my last live kind of gained some traction, and I was like, wow, because I looked at it on one day just to make sure because it takes a while once I go live for it to process. So I wanted to make sure that it went on my video list after. And it took like a whole day for it to actually go on again. But then so it went like a small amount and then all of a sudden the next day it jumped and like 100 views. I was like, what happened? So I was like, oh wow, that's awesome. So I just learned that you could go live through other programs other than YouTube itself. Otherwise I probably would have been doing this all along because it's really hard for my computer to edit videos. It doesn't like it. And it takes me hours and hours and hours to try to process it. So it definitely makes it easier to just, click a few buttons and then go live. Wow. Um, it's also a little hard to go live with my kiddos because they don't always like to sleep when it's bedtime. But we've kind of tried to get them in a nice routine now that he's back in school and having to do so much um, computer time and stuff. He's kind of getting exhausted by the whole thing because when they first started online schooling, I think they were only doing like 4 hours, I think, maybe less than that, and now they've increased it to 5 hours, and it's kind of demanding for a kindergartner. I'm like, geez, this is insane. I can't imagine being a kindergartner trying to go to school. And it doesn't seem like it's as fun as it used to be when I was in kindergarten. Oh, the wax. Wax is getting on my nerves. I really want to try the super sticky wax from Patty Wax, but every time I go to look, problem is I don't know what time she loads her stuff, but every day by the time I go to look, it's already sold out. So I'm like, dang it. I never make it in time. And I know it's super popular, so and I even have it set to like alert me, but I still don't know what time she loads it. Because it'll tell me that, oh, this person put new stuff in their shop, and then I'll go look and it's already sold. I'm like, geez, what happened? Wax is not coming out. I think I pushed too hard on my. What was that? I think I pushed too hard when I diamond paint because it pushes the wax inside the pen. You have wax. You don't even have your stuff up.
I mean,
I had wax somewhere.
You should push
I know.
there's no shortage of wax. You should be able to refill.
It's not the
your
shortage
pen
of wax.
every
It's I don't want to have to sit here and refill it every 2 minutes. It's annoying for me.
I'm usually able to refill it after every color.
Even the blue tack just does not. It does not work for me. I don't know why.
I mean, I can usually do like 3 rows, like 300 diamonds with.
I wish I could do that many. I could only do that. I could do like a whole session on that old Diamond Art Club wax.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what happened to it. I know you started shredding it when you started diamond painting, but I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna use up all my wax. And now, yeah, because this is my husband's wax, you guys. Can you see how many holes it has? It's like Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
There's a delay, so I have to wait and make sure you can actually see it. It's got like 87 holes in it. But
It gets to be annoying. You guys only have to focus once.
then I tried tweezers, but it starts to make my hand and wrist and forearm hurt. Because I was like, well, fine, I'll just use tweezers because then it'll, be just fine because I don't need wax then. But then I can only do it in smaller spurts because my hand will start to fatigue. And it's mostly my forearms because like where the carpal tunnel thing happens. That's where it ends up hurting. So I'm like, well, I can't do that either. So and I've tried all the things, all the different. I even tried orthodontics wax and it didn't work. So the only thing I haven't tried is super sticky wax from Patty Wax. I haven't tried the regular Patty Wax, but there's such a learning curve to it, I guess, that I'm like, I'm a little reluctant on buying it. I've spent so much money on the different wax things that I'm just like, let me wait and make sure that it has good reviews first. Unless, someone sends me something for a review, then I'll do it. But or ask me to do a review on it, I'll do that too. But I gotta work on that beach one again so I can do the review on it. For I can't remember the initials. I don't want to butcher their name. GB whatever. Yeah, whatever the company's name was. It's hard for me to remember what the order of the letters. But so I can do the review for them. Well, you're crunching up his stuff. Yeah, you have all 3865s left. You have one more row with other colors in it?
Well, I mean, all I have, the only color I have left, but it's there's 1, 2, 4 little shooting.
Mm.
And after that, rows of just
So you're on the home front then, because
12 rows. I mean, this isn't right. The fall or Halloween diamond paints.
well, people dress up as Merida.
Yeah, I don't think that she really cares. I think she just like, do something that you like. I mean, at the point, at one point, she's like, I just want it to be fun and not like, I mean, like, oh, sorry, that's not follower.
Tea Diamonds, she's so nice.
I don't know how that works though. Like, do they like they go to a vote or something, or do people just? There's like thousands of people.
No, she just does a random.
Oh, random. So you could enter.
You enter by putting in hashtag Drills and Chills 2020. So when she looks up drills and hashtag drills and chills 2020, everybody's entries are in there.
Super nice. Like she probably allowed entries much later than that. You have until September 1st to get your entries in. If you don't, if you miss the deadline, then
No, because she let them enter, but I think she changed it too. I don't remember what the latest is. Because I think she's drawing for the grand prize before the 31st.
oh.
I think she changed it. I told her during one of her.
We're like 5 episodes.
So we found Kate Diamond Paints when she had 998 subscribers. And so I subscribed and I'm like, oh, I'm 999. And my husband's like, oh, let me hurry up. I want to be the 1,000th. So he went and subscribed to her. And so he was her 1,000th subscriber. So I laugh. I'm like, I should have made you the 999 so I could be the 1,000th subscriber. I forget how relaxing diamond painting can be when I've been busy working so much on getting my Etsy shop set up and that's like tedious work right there. Like putting things up in the shop is really hard. Like it's just so hard. It's not even hard, it's just tedious. Yeah. I spent a lot of time taking what I thought were really nice photography pictures for it. My husband helped me make a photography box that I put my light pad in. And they're like, the glitter you have in your picture is distracting. You need to take that out. And you instead of the background you have, you need to make it black. And then they're like, you need to write this and write that and fix this and fix that. I'm like, oh my God, is there anything you guys like about it? Jeez. It's just really, really hard because I really loved my pictures. I thought they came out really good. And then they're like, no.
I feel like even in the military, I like the way they do what they call reviews, AAR. It's not just all you're supposed to give.
Well, the positive thing is that a trade? The positive thing is that they said that my products are, pretty or whatever. It didn't go, oh, your products are horrible, they're terrible. So that's always nice, but it makes it difficult because most people don't know what diamond painting is. So, or I don't know. I don't know how many people know what diamond painting is, but they were just like, what is a cover minder? Which I actually get asked that quite often, even in diamond painting groups. Because I guess it's just not a well-known term. But and then I'll get, every now and then I'll get people who say, "Oh, I just lay scissors on mine." Okay, that's fine. I'm not asking you to buy something that you don't want, so that's fine. I am still going to make them. I'm still going to offer them, and like just because you use scissors doesn't mean someone else won't use a magnet to hold their plastic down. And I said, yeah, it's definitely geared toward someone who has a angled table like I do. It's just never angled because I always have all my work stuff all over it. So he's scared, is that what he said? And some people just like to have charms. I feel when I used to go to bingo with my mom, like they had their regulars and they would come and they would pull all of these stuffed animals and magnets and just all these different things out of their bags, and they would have them sitting all over their table like they were Lucky Charms, I guess. And it made them feel good about being at the bingo hall. And so that, some people just collect them just to have them. Some people put them on the refrigerator. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what the big deal was, but a lot of people don't know what they are, and that's totally fine. I don't mind explaining it. I kind of get a little miffed at the idea when they're like, oh, I just use scissors, like I'm insulting them or something. I'm like, okay, that's perfectly adequate for you, and that's fine. I also had this lady tell me that I was charging too much for my pens, and because she said she was interested in like a bunch of them, but when I told her that I wasn't going to give her a further discount, because I started out selling in Facebook groups, in D-stash groups, so my prices were lower than what I wanted them to be, really. So, but she's like, well, if you're not going to give me a further discount, I'm like, lady, I'm already discounting them a lot. Like, most people who make these pens don't charge $5 each for them. So I was trying to find a good for price point for the stuff. And anyway, she was just like, I'm not buying them. I'm like, that's fine. Like, that's totally fine. I'm not like twisting your arm for it or anything. Totally fine. You don't have to buy my product.
How much of your time taken to make them, and especially if you're custom and what you're using.
Yeah, I had another lady who asked me to make her a custom pen, and then didn't pay and ignored me when I showed her the two. I made two options for her, and she just ignored me. So I decided, well, if I'm gonna do customs, I'm charging up front, and I'm charging a lot more than just, you know, at the time I was selling them in the DA stash groups for $5. So at that time I was like, I'm gonna sell them for more than $5 because this is craziness. I'm not gonna waste my time and try to chase you down to get you to buy your pens. So and it's not like the pens won't sell because they will. It's just I'm still trying to find a good balance because even now, um, I have everything in my shop of free shipping, and right now everything in my shop is I think it's 10% off or 15% off. I can't remember what I ran the sale for. Everything in my shop is on sale, and so and I also give people who join my Facebook group, they get an exclusive discount code. So I definitely try to balance it, and I made everything, you know, like shipping free, so I'm just still trying to figure out the balance of everything. I think I'm done with number 3. I don't see any more. So what I'll do is I'll just put them away, and if I have any more, I will go back to it at the end. Because, whoops, I just unplugged it. Because I hate to backtrack. Oops, I don't think I need it quite that right. So, alrighty. It always seems like after I put the bag away or put it away, because I usually kit up. I have so many kitted up right now. I don't have the containers to kit this up. So I'm just working out of the bags at this point, which is, there's nothing wrong with that either, because, you know, it works just fine. My husband never kits up. He just works out of the bags. But I have like 4 diamond paintings going right now, which also drives me nuts because I don't like to do things like I don't like to have so many projects going at once. But I was kind of dreading working on my mom's diamond painting because the drills are funky. I was like kind of putting them on one because I promised review to the company. And this one, because it's drills and chills 2020, I kind of had to work on it. Then, what's the other one? Was there ever another one? ocean wave, yeah, that's right. And then I have the really large one. So, which is currently living under my mattress right now because I'm trying to flatten it out a little bit because there's this one crease in the middle of it that really drives me crazy. But since I poured resin on my table, I put magnets. I put the earth magnets underneath as well. So I made my table magnetic. So that will also help with the really large. Trying to shake the camera. That'll help with the really large canvases because I was having a hard time keeping them on the table without them falling over, and no matter what I tried, I could not get it to stay. So I'm hoping now with the magnets that they'll stay put. And I'll get back to that eventually. I just gotta find a good groove and a good balance to things. Or I'll just start making my husband help with business too. Right now he doesn't help do any of it. I do everything. See, this wax, it just doesn't work. Does not work. And when it does, it doesn't work. Don't get it. Let's see. And this blue tack, I think, is fairly old, so it could be why it doesn't work very well. The first blue tack that I bought, and I don't remember where the second blue tack that I bought went. Can you look in that, what is that, a box over there to see if, do you see blue tack in there?
Which box?
The file folder box. What was that?
Fortunately.
Look, you put a cap on yours. Kids never do.
Want me to see here?
Yeah, in that box. And it's just like a rectangle of blue stuff. I feel like I have everything. Like I feel like I have everything and like, but I can't find out where I put stuff. So you see it? Oh yeah, let's try that blue tack. I got this one from the dollar store. Like I got it from the dollar store. I was gonna say I feel like it was in there, but I'm not positive. All right, see how long this blue tack works for. It's sticky because I can hear it clicking. I love that sound. What? Why are you laughing at me?
Just saying.
Could be that brand of blue tack is just not good. Or it could be that the plastic didn't go cohesively with it and dried it out or something. I don't know. I was trying to get the excess off because I don't want this stuff on my canvas.
Mhm.
So as I like pushes out, I try to take it off because I don't want it to get stuck to my canvas. After a while, it seems like it gets stringy, so see, like it keeps pushing out, so I keep trying to take it off. Are you done? What are you doing? Why would you take a progress photo if you're not done yet? You're a weirdo.
Because I am not actually doing the rows by the days that I would be doing them. Like if I was working on it every day, then I could take a photo of it when I'm done every day. So I want to have photos as if I did work on it every day, so that if I work ahead, photos from.
Excuse me. Oh, this is getting better and better. What are you talking about?
Okay, so Girls and Chills started on September.
Uh-huh.
So I calculated out how many rows I would have to do per day in order
Mm-hmm.
to be done by the 31st. And so the 31st would be the 80th row. So if I post a photo like every week, then I have to know how many rows would have been done by that day. So then if I've gone beyond that because I don't have time to make it to that point because of work or being caught up and getting caught up with other stuff, then I can look back in my photos of when I did hit that benchmark early. Like I was supposed to be 66 rows finished today, but I finished 66 rows like a week or two ago. So I could just take that photo from a week or two ago and put it for today because today is row 66. Even if I finished
OMG, I'm sorry I asked. I don't know why it would matter.
It doesn't matter. It's just my portion. Like if I finish, and I'm like, oh, you're already 75 rows done, and it's only the 17th, so you're gonna end up finishing your diamond painting early.
And what's wrong with that?
I don't want to have it look like it's finished until the 31st. Because Drills and Chills is going until the 31st.
No, it's not. I told you it's not going until the 31st. I think it's going to the 29th or the 30th.
Yeah, so it's changed. But at the beginning, it was supposed to go until the 31st. And so it's like people are having like 4 or 5 finishes. It's like, why are you finished with all these diamond paintings already? That you entered a diamond painting and you finished it before the Drills and Chills is done. Like, why
Because
don't
it
you
doesn't
start?
matter.
Well, it doesn't matter, but then how are you having it entered into it? You having like all these different diamond paintings that are entered in, and only one of them can win?
There, people are doing it for the fun of it. You're being like extremely like extreme about it. And you're not even entering in. That's the other thing.
Right?
You're not even doing it. So you're being so competitive about it for no reason.
Well, I didn't mean it for like competition. It's just like,
Well, you're being in competition with yourself because you can't finish it before the thing because this or that or whatever, and you're not even entering into it. So I don't understand what you're doing.
you,
I'm sorry I ever told you about it.
no, it's okay.
It's so stressful for you.
It's not that stressful.
Apparently it is. Actually, it wouldn't matter if I told you about it or whatever because you watch K-Diamond Paint, so you would have known about it. But still, you're so OCD
I mean,
for no reason.
I didn't suppose you needed to see what out. Just you submit you submit a diamond painting that any diamonds on it, and then you submit like a progress photo at some point, and then you submit the finished product before the 31st.
I haven't even posted any progress photos.
Well, I mean, I thought that it's like you have until the 31st to have it be finished, but you can finish it before then and have that be the one that's entered in for the finale.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at what she said, but I thought that she changed it because I don't remember what her reasoning is, but
I think because people were submitting like multiple diamond paintings, or they were finishing multiple diamond paintings.
well, people do that anyway, so
choose one. So you gotta decide which one you want to enter. But it's not even a matter of like entering which one you want. If you entered in, it doesn't matter how many you finish. It just because like you said, it's gonna be a random draw anyways. So it's like as long as you finish one before the you know Drills and Chills is done, then you're entered into win the grand prize.
I don't know. 'Cause I don't know. It's her thing, not mine. I'm only participating in it, and actually, I'm not really participating in it because I'm not trying to win the prize. I'm just trying to participate in it because it's fun.
Yeah.
So, hence why I provided a prize for what week was it that they won that prize? Yeah, I think it's the third week. So I just did it so that it's a fun thing to do. You're being all complicated about it and ridiculous and complex, which is per your usual. So, and you're not even entered in it because you don't even do Instagram. So, now that we spent a good amount of time talking about that, He gets way too extreme about things, and he's not even
Well,
entered in it. That's like
I
okay.
get extreme about some things, but yesterday, not to get attacked, she said like, I hope you don't get locked out. I'm like, what? She's like, well, there was a delivery driver that came the other day and he locked himself out of his van, so he broke the window to get the keys. So, because she said I have to leave to go get my daughter.
Oh God.
And so I guess he took a rock and just smashed the window so he could get inside. And I'm like, I've locked myself out of my van before, but I just waited and
maybe he didn't have a way of contacting support.
Yeah, he locked his phone in there and his wallet. Yeah.
Well, at least you know you're not the only one that locks yourself out of your
I
van.
would probably be pretty, like nervous if I locked myself out of the van on somebody's property. Um, but yeah, I wasn't that extreme. I was like, I'm gonna break the window. No, I just always back.
Well, the window costs a lot more to replace than them coming in,
Yeah, she was like,
popping your log.
It's a small window.
She's a claims adjuster. Yeah, right. Couple $100 probably.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if he had to pay for it out of his paycheck.
I don't think they typically do that sort of thing. Like my first job,
They can't. I guess they can't make you, but you know what? I used to work for a check cashing store, and this girl got tricked into sending $4,999 to a test for what it was supposed to be a test for Western Union. They called and pretended like they were Western Union. She fell for it. My company was like, "You're paying for that. You made the mistake. You're paying that back."
Yeah.
And she was like, an 18-year-old girl. She had no idea that people scam people like that or what they do. So
well, that's interesting because, like I was saying, my first job, I got fired because my till was off by like $100 or something like that. And I said, "Can you just take it out of my check and like take me off of the?"
because they can't legally make you pay it, I think, or something like that.
Offered. I said, like
I know, but you could offer and then turn back around and say that they like coaxed you into doing it or whatever.
To say like being a full sound body and mind, do hereby, authorize the establishment to, deduct $100.
Well, because their money's insured, so that's why I think they're not supposed to do that. Because if they got robbed, the money would be insured.
Yeah.
Or at least they're supposed to.
Just like take me off the register, do somewhere else, and keep you like people that never even been.
You guys are getting all kinds of stories. All kinds of stories. How do I got you in a song? Oh my God, stop. I'm going to kill you if you don't stop.
We probably go off one.
I'm waiting for you to bust out a song that says, "I'm gonna kill you if you don't stop."
I used to have the radio so I could see what it was. Yes, the name of the song I could
name that tune.
Yeah. Who's that guy that did that song?
Kenny Rogers.
I wanted to say Kenny Rogers, but I was thinking Kenny Loggins or something.
Oh, Lord Almighty. I think there's only one Kenny Loggins song I know, and I don't even know that I know it because I don't remember.
That's it. Oh, Kenny Loggins.
I don't remember what it is. No, there's two, at least two Kenny Rogers songs that I know. He sings one with Dolly Parton. Like, I can't even remember now off the top of my head. Apparently, we're entertaining enough that now we have 7 people on.
So, I've, from working Amazon, I've learned what a few different stations I like.
I haven't found one that I like either, but I'm never in the car, so it's fine.
Well, I mean, there's one in particular that I listen to, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about this singer, and I'm like, tell my mom, like, oh, mom, do you remember Neil Young?
Don't.
Song or something like that. Like, I heard this song on the radio. Yeah, oh yeah, I used to listen to him. Or she said, oh, I'm really fond of so so.
My mom loved Kenny Rogers.
Oh, really?
And Elvis.
I remember.
Oh, yeah. Like all the time. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to watch all those movies. Come on. Here we go. Whoa! That one just slid right away. I'm gonna say, here we go, dropping drills again.
She decided to let them room out. And at one time, there was even a man who came by and he had himself a guitar thing. I used to like to listen to him play his guitar because I started swinging my hips and moving around to the music. And then guess what? I saw him doing those moves one day on TV. Guess he sang himself too many songs and suddenly had himself a heart attack. Oh, good old things.
I went from 7 to 4. I'm like laughing because I'm like, probably too talkative. I said probably too talkative.
like making myself feel over prepared when I walk up the same thing. I was thinking probably that happens. Holiday decoration or something. Start shaking or like, moving towards me or something like that.
So you have anxiety about going up to people's houses because you're afraid that.
Sometimes I jump out.
Well, I told you that one year when I went to one of those like Fright Fest things or whatever, and they had it broken down in like four, I think it was like four segments. When you first walk through the door, they had the jigsaw guy, and the way he was moving, they're like, people were like, is it real? Or is it fake? And nobody could tell until, because he was, or they, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, but they were moving in a motion that made it look like it was like computerized or whatever. And then all of a sudden he like jumps up out of his chair and runs at you full force, like as fast as he can, and gets like right up in your face. And people were like, oh my God, like freaking out because they thought he was a doll.
Yeah.
So,
I really would like to see that.
and then they had like a lot of optical illusions on the inside of it because you would see these people like standing behind bars, and then they'd walk through the bars, and you're like, what the heck? How did you get out? And then they're like following you and then like right up on you, like in your face, and like walking up behind you when you're not looking. And like I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack in here. I was laughing through the whole thing though, but I laugh when I get nervous or scared. So, uh, but I was like, oh my God, this is freaky. That was quite the experience. So, I've never done anything like that before. I didn't even know that was a thing until I was living with a roommate, and they decided they were gonna go, and they're like, hey, you wanna go? So I was like, all right, cool. I don't get out much, so why not? I was scared. I was like, oh my God, this is like my worst fear. The movie The Strangers is like my worst fear. Like that movie freaks me out.
Yeah, those kinds of movies where you could really easily make it feel like
God, I can't. Hi, Jason. You just watched what? Oh, Jigsaw? Jason's watching.
Oh, wow. Okay.
How long have you been watching for? You're so funny.
Watch Jigsaw or you watch Saw?
What's all I Oh, The Strangers? Oh my God, that movie scares me.
So you must have gotten a notification that you were
Probably. So you've been lurking in here for an hour and didn't even say nothing? What the heck?
So he was. How did you know he was in here?
Because he just messaged and said, I just watched that. He broke his silence.
We watched the first one.
I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, no,
But the first one, like, oh my God, it really freaked me out.
So like the first couple of ones are actually like psychological and stuff like that. And after that, they're just like got away from that. I guess.
Oh, you watched both of them? Was the second one good?
That's more. But I like movies like that where it's like psychological usage.
Not as scary as the first one. That first one, I'm telling you.
Well,
That's why I don't answer my door like when anybody is like and you can ask my son, he's that's who Pookie 1204 is. He's my 18-year-old and I used to tell him like be quiet and get away from the door. Because I don't answer the door. I don't like people coming to my house and knocking on my door and stuff. So I would never answer if someone knocked.
the Jigsaw thing, though, that was kind of like, for me, that was like on the same level as movie Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, because it was, and Kevin Spacey, because he took people who had, these uh, seven deadly sins or whatever, and he put them in these situations where, like, for the girl that was Pride, he like mangled her face up and gave her a phone and says like you can either and like a knife, I think, and like you can either kill yourself, so because or you can live your life the rest. Or you can live the rest of your life this way, but call 911 or whatever, and you'll be saved or whatnot, but you'll be terribly mangled for the rest of your life. And so she ended up killing herself. She had too much pride.
Hmm.
Um,
Jason said the second one has some jump scares.
yeah.
I'll have to watch it. We're so far behind on our movie extravaganza for we watched we started to watch Pride and Prejudice and Zombies because I wanted to see it.
Like 85%.
We got through a lot of it. We didn't get to finish it because my sister called in the middle of it. So that was fun. But I definitely like the Keira Knightley version of Pride and Prejudice better.
It was interesting to see what they did with them.
Well, they were trying to get, more people to watch it because zombies and vampires are a big thing, and they tried to add old classics. I think they did it with Romeo and Juliet as well. I think theirs is vampires though. So
I just remember, I'm pretty sure movie where they had to like cut off parts of their body or whatever, and whoever could hit the scale the fastest would win or something like that. It's so disgusting. It's like gross.
yeah, I've only seen the first one, so I haven't seen the rest of them. I don't like watching disgusting gory like that.
Yeah. You guys
Are you off tonight, Jason? Or are you just getting off work? Yeah, I was off tonight and tomorrow at 11 though. So your brother's obsessed with this new TV show called The Floor is Lava. Have you seen it on Netflix? He has pretty much drove me crazy all day pretending the floor was lava, walking on all my things that are not supposed to be walked on. He pulled one of my pictures off the wall because he thought he would hang on it, and I think he was trying to swing on it and it broke the tack.
Everything in this room is in play. Do whatever you think you can to get from one end to the exit and not slip into the lava. So there was a picture frame on one of them, I think, where they took it off the wall and they used it.
Yeah, well, he didn't take it off the wall. He decided to swing from the bottom of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God. And then at some point he got a hold of sweet and sour sauce or something. I don't even know. I told him to pick it up and he didn't, and then he I guess decided that he was gonna break it open, and then I told him, I said, what in the world did you do? Why is this all over the floor? And he's like, it's lava, Mom. I'm like, I'm gonna lava your butt in 2 seconds. Like, what in the world? It's lava. He's like, you can't step on it. It's lava. Oh, my kids. I swear.
So if Jason was working earlier, then he probably was radio.
Oh yeah. Were you on here when Andrew was talking about name that tune and how you used to try to make him guess all the songs?
I know.
He said yes, lol. I remember the days when we used to rock out to Taylor Swift. Now he says he don't like her.
Mhm.
We used to play a karaoke game on PlayStation
Oh, really?
2. I think it was PlayStation 2. And we would sing all the karaoke tunes, and he used to love to sing time after time.
Oh.
He was obsessed time after time.
Well, he was the one who showed me that song by Blake Shelton when he was like young Blake Shelton. He had long hair and
Oh yeah, Austin. You had to bring up Austin, huh?
mm,
That was supposed to be our son's next name. Our next son's name.
oh, I forgot. Well, a Trey or Aiden or Jason could.
Mm, there was an Austin on the Floor's Lava show today too. I'm like, why does it always why does that always have to keep getting brought up? Like it always happens. I think it's a sign, babe.
You think that
You don't try to change the subject.
height thing, like if he has kids, will they?
No, only Brownfield.
Okay, so the Austin Brown. Or Aria Brownfield or Alyssa.
Why would he use any of the names that I was planned on using?
Because you weren't able to.
So? Why would a girl agree to that?
Yeah, that's true. My girl wanted to use Atreyu. You could have easily been like, we are not naming ours. We're naming him Blade. But I love that you were on board.
I'm surprised that Jason doesn't use that as his nickname.
Blade, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. A notification for nothing. I don't even know why it's vibrating though, because my sound is off. I felt the table move. He must be back lurking. Are you playing video games?
Yeah, I thought Trey was past all of that, and then he was starting to, play the Minecraft again.
Yeah, but he didn't ask you today.
No. I just figured I think that's mostly tutorial, but I don't even know Jason got him the Minecraft story mode. If he keeps going through that first chapter,
I think he got off. Not sure though.
Yeah, well, it was nice for him to come.
Right? Oh, he didn't get up. He's still on. He said what? Sorry. Are you falling asleep or are you playing video games? Are chatting or are you texting? Nice. Hey Jason, do you know how to use Pinterest? Do they teach you in school? I learned it in college, but I don't remember it. Yeah. But I don't know how to join public boards. I'm trying to learn how to join public boards, and it says there's like supposed to be a join button, but I never see a join button, so I don't know how to do it. He said, "Do I what?" You don't know how to use Pinterest? Neither did I. And then I downloaded it, just started adding videos to it, and then a video we added to it went viral, so that's how that happens, I suppose. Yeah, that girl that one time. No. Like, I don't know how many times I read what she said. I still don't get it. Well, you make a little bit more sense than your wording. So maybe just watch some show on Netflix of all the people that created those things. All of them, all of the social media things. And they're all saying, I will not allow my kids on any of these social media platforms. The ones that created them are saying that. And I guess they talked about how they put stuff on there that's not true, like as clickbait and stuff. I'm like, I don't know how they get away with that stuff. No wonder Donald Trump was all saying fake news, fake news, fake news. I mean, they can, if they're allowed to put fake stuff on stuff like that, then I don't know. Anyway, another topic for that my YouTube channel. But it's craziness. She said that they said they wouldn't even allow their kids to watch YouTube Kids, stuff like that. I was like, what? Don't know. I haven't seen it, so I haven't seen it, so don't know anything about it. Okay. Yeah, that's what she likes, is documentaries. That's what she watches. Almost done with this color, and then I'll probably end my live. I hear you talking, but I don't understand a word that you're talking about. Have you decided which one you're doing for the oven?
I'm going to have an alarm one. Maybe I'll watch a movie one. Movies, the cartoon version and the live action version.
I heard people are boycotting the live action one.
Really?
Because I'm not going to tell you why on camera. Because that's why. No, I don't think you know why.
No, I don't know why. Making a supposition about it.
No, I think your assumption is wrong. Yeah, hopefully it's over. I think I'm done with this color. So I've done 1, 2, 3, and 4s. I have 5 through 20 left. So that's a lot of colors. What's the date? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish this in time. I'm not multi-placing on this, so.
Are those square? So you could move that thing.
I don't like to multi-place on squares, only multi-place on rounds.
I already told you first. Like, now it's like back over here where you have to do 137 rows.
Well, I diamond paint pretty fast. If my wax or whatever cooperates. When the wax doesn't cooperate, it's no fun. So
Because I would figure that you'd want to finish your review already before anything else, because then you can get a review before you can like, oh,
well, no, I don't remember if they said that they wanted a review or if they just wanted an unboxing, but either way, these things don't happen overnight, so
I was thinking about
you will have to wait patiently.
Said that she doesn't like, she feels guilty working with it and thinking working cheating on it or something like that. So I sent Latif a text message asking if he could be at Great Clip on Sunday. And he's like, oh, actually, I'm not working at Great Clip right now because I'm going to school full time. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess you have to go to the next one. Regular.
You cut your hair crooked anyway.
I think it was mostly.
Well, since you're the one that does all the talking, it shouldn't necessarily.
I really didn't do much talking. He did most of the talking. I think sometimes you need some.
Well, I did make some headway. Do you guys see the pug in the umbrella? Because I sure do. Little pug face. I don't know if it'll stand out as much once the rest of the drills are placed, but
Yeah.
I thought it was funny when my husband pointed it out. Because I surely didn't see it. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off now. I've talked your guys' ears off about random things in life and all the good things. So, I will try to go live at least once a week. Maybe I'll actually schedule it out. The only hard part about scheduling it is my kiddos sometimes have other plans in mind. So, depends whether I can get them to bed comfortably or not, etc. So, without much of a fuss or a fight. Anyway, on to the next, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more diamond painting content. See you in the next live or the next video.